Sergeant America coming at you. Boom! It is effing cold outside. It's just that kind of snowy, wintry, blustery, perfect South Dakota winter that you can only ask for, knowing that you have only more and more days ahead of you of freezing cold. So last night, I decided to download the free issue of the digital Halloween Harley Quinn. So this was the Halloween Comic Fest free comic that was out. I believe this is now several years ago. December 2015. So let's see if it was blah 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 blah. I don't know. Either way, I think it's been out for a while. It's issued number one, but while reading it, I guess I came to the realization that maybe there was part of the story that I had already should have known, or a lot of people are following this character and are just loving her, loving her, loving her. I liked her. I love the artwork. This was Hardin's artwork. Connor and Palamonti were the writers of the book, and it told a really good story. Harley gets into town. She's inherited almost a city block worth of real estate, where it's a kind of a freak show downstairs, and then tenants live above that, and then storage, and then all the way at the very tip top is her place. And she comes strolling in on a motorcycle and starts meeting the colorful neighbors and the tenants, and everything is going halfway decent. I mean, there's some people that are out to kill her, at least on the roadway. And, I, plot-wise, like I said, it was a solid comic. I mean, the meathead in me enjoyed it. There was a little bit of joking. There was a little bit of bashing right away. Fed into more of the story. You're establishing her more. She has a sidekick beaver, which is slang for her vagina. Sure, I just PG-13 my own video. And it's one of those things that as a meathead comic book collector that I always call myself, I like I like women drawn nicely. I also like balanced faith. I mean, women of all sizes, women of all shapes, women of all intellects, women of all ideas. But when they get sexualized, then I have to wonder, do I have to rein in my meatheadness? It's not like Harley is based off of somebody that you can ask her, are you okay with this? The DC, I guess, has approved the idea of this. There's other books that explore gender, explore sexuality, and I've been really happy with the community talking about it and being able to bounce thoughts and ideas off of them on, is this over the line? Is it not over the line? It's Harley has recently been explored in several other people's videos. Is she a feminist? Is she a feminine front? Is she, being used by the system? And I guess maybe that's the best thing about this character. There's a lot to discuss about her. I only got one issue. Like I said, it was free. Poison Jellyfish loves the beaver, loves the Harley, loves the sweet silly of her. I like it. I also like the tragedy of Harley, of being the Suicide Squad Harley. I've been hurt. I'm still being used by the system. I have sexuality and I'll use them as much as my guns. So Harley is no one thing, is what I'm figuring out. Harley runs the gambit of who she is. Each writer puts a little twist on her, a little taste on her, uses different parts of her intellect, parts of her body. So I have to say it was very interesting. Definitely, if you have the free, if you have the DC app, get the free download, enjoy this, talk with the community about it, find out what they think too. I was definitely thankful that Poison Jellyfish shared as much as she does about these characters. She has such a breadth of reading. I always love watching her pull list, seeing her on Twitter, and just seeing all of her ideas. I'm thankful that she talks to a meathead like me. I've always enjoyed all the I don't know, slack that a lot of ladies cut me uh, because, like I said, I came into this not seeing any of the issues in the comic book community of women in comics. Little by little, people have educated me, have allowed me to speak my opinion, so I'm very thankful for that. So I guess I have to thank Harley. I definitely have to thank Poison Jellyfish. And I have to thank everybody else who's been telling me to read Harley Quinn. It was a good book. Catchphrase.